Hello adventurers and welcome to Honduras, and we are here in Honduras. And so we're getting ready. Oh, I'm fogging up. We're gonna have a little bit of breakfast, then we're gonna go to the zip line hopefully, and then at 11:30 we're all meet for lunch before we get off the ship, and we're gonna head and do this really cool chocolate experience. So we're gonna see how chocolate's made, so pretty excited. So let's go.
I can't believe they're making me do this.
Caitlin thinks it's gonna be boring, but she can't do hardly any of the other things because she's not old enough yet. So, and we're gonna go do the zip line because Blakely wants to stay here. Blakely wants to stay here and watch Rugrats rather than get off at Honduras. She goes, I don't want to go to Honduras. Breakfast time at Windjammer. Make your own yogurt this morning. I'm gonna do a cheese benedict again. No, it wasn't super great, but I'm hoping it'll be a better day. And then an avocado toast with like cheese on it today. She's getting cereal. Unfortunately, the zip line and the slide are all closed today already and won't be open till like 3:30, and so we're gonna go play ping pong. Back to Windjammer for lunch, and then we just had breakfast, so just gonna see if they have anything good. And then we'll head off into Honduras for chocolate experience.
Fire sword. I melted it to water sword. Water sword. I still have water sword. Can you melt to my ice sword? Ice sword. Freeze. Can I tell you something?
Town center. Welcome to Roatan. And look, it's those rain sticks. They just shake. That's right. Yeah, with the music, Becky.
They started to fight for this little island. So, you guys know England is British, right? Yeah. Yep. So they decided to don't fight anymore and give it in to the Spanish. So in 1821, this was the day the British give it in to the Spanish. So we call it Honduras because we're under the government of Honduras. So Honduras is the mainland where we have to travel 1 hour and 45 minutes to reach there. When you guys came in, you guys saw like a little boat going out. Yeah? So we call that the ferry. So the ferry leaves at 6 in the morning and be back at like 12 noon. Then it goes back out and just like that. So our Independence Day here is the 15th of September, 1821. And the only reason we travel to the mainland if we have any emergency to a doctor, like a professional doctor, or we have to get our passport, or well, to get your visa you have to travel to Tegucigalpa. Anyone heard about Tegucigalpa? Well, Tegucigalpa is the capital of Honduras. The Bay Island is 36 miles long and 4 miles wide. We have up to 100,000 inhabitants here on the island, and right now everyone is in school. They'll be letting out at 12 noon and kindergarten at 11. So we have 3 times the kids then goes into school. We have from 7 to 12 noon, and from 12 noon to 5:30 p.m. and from 5:30 p.m. we have one till 9. So you have 3 times. If you can study in the morning or the evening, you can also get to study at night. We do have a private university. If you have money, you can study. Or not, you have to go to the mainland to get a public university over there. No, right? We also have an airport. We have the one and only Juan Manuel Galvez. It's in the center of Thompson Hall. And after lunch, you will have time to shop.
Come from my cow.
We will be showing you guys step by step the way we make chocolate. As you see the board behind you, we have pictures step by step the way they grow and the way the Mayans used to do them in days behind. So as you see, the first picture is the tree with the fruit. The only difference in the tree that the fruit grows from the bottom to the top. So the Mayans used to split it in two, long way or not. We do not lose anything.
Cold cocoa tea or hot cocoa tea?
And the cacao, see, he comes out by himself. And then you put the cacao in there and the shell keep on the table. We will be removing
Likely. Honey.
You take out one.
Grinding it a second time.
Sort of strange. Sit next to you or something big place.
Already the texture and the temperature that the chocolate have to be. It is 35 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, you will definitely would have to use a thermometer to temper your chocolate because you cannot pass it over 35. You have to just keep it on 35 because if you pass 35, your chocolate will be burnt, and dark chocolate is bitter, and if it's burnt, it tastes nasty. So from there now, as you will see, she's stirring the chocolate a bit more, and you will see it's not sticking into the bowl. See, and it's getting very lighter. Now, we are going from 35 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, we are going to drop it to 27 degrees in a bowl of ice water because we don't have no refrigerator. You guys can put your chocolate into the refrigerator. 5 minutes is hardy. But if you leave it room temperature, it's 24 hours. Why we have to get the chocolate tempered to 27 degrees to get it hard? Because when you bite your chocolate and when you broke it, you want to get the snap out of your chocolate. So now, melted cocoa butter. Chocolate makes chocolate. This chocolate is 95 to 90% dark chocolate. 95 without ingredients and 90 with all the ingredients. And the only thing that we use is to make our chocolate, powdered sugar and melted cocoa butter. To make our milk chocolate, we already have some milk chocolate here. And to make the milk chocolate, we only use the same ingredients, dark chocolate, powdered sugar, and cocoa butter. But we added powdered milk to make our milk chocolate.
Kayla was trying to tell you something.
Beautiful. I'm gonna get to try the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate.
And the trees can have up to 2,000 blossoms on it, and only about 7 to 10 of them make it out of the whole bunch as well also. And over there behind you guys, we have interpretation behind you guys. You can see to the top left, you cut one of the pods in half, you get 2 sides of beans, and they have like a sweet citrus on them. You can just make that dry it out, and then they go through the fermentation, then they ground it, then they roast it, and they go through the whole process, which is the one you guys did today as well also. And I'm sure she explained to you guys how the cocoa butter is extracted too, right? And which is also used to make your white chocolate. Here we have one roasted as well also. Here we have the powder, which what you guys was using to make the delicious tea. You guys drink it when you're arriving as well. And during the Mayan era, I'm sure she also explained to you guys that whoever had the most cacao trees are physically the richest person, because this was the currency back then. Alright guys, we have a cinnamon tree here. Cinnamon trees are native to Sri Lanka, introduced to other countries in the 17th century. Cinnamon is the bark of a mature cinnamon tree. The more elevation, the better for the growth of the beans on the tree. And when the beans are ready to be harvested, they turn red on the trees. We have this tree with the berries on it. So this palm tree, this is a palm tree. If you look closely at the leaves, they have a shape of a fishtail. So it's a fishtail palm. And this tree on there to Asia and Southern Australia, there they can grow up to 8 meters tall. And those berries have a liquid ornamental sap on the inside. And you pop those open, you can get that sap on your palms, but you get it on your skin. You get about 5 minutes, it gives you one of the worst itch you can ever imagine. So if you wanted to play around and did something evil to someone, you pop one of those on them, they go crazy with it. Also on vacation, if you look down there, we have a bat. That's a fruit bat right there. Yeah, he's on vacation. Yeah, he's been there tanning himself all morning.
Chicken, rice, and plantain chips, and lemonade, and then our chocolates that we made.
You want to try?
Cool. That's really good. The chocolate we made? Dark chocolate though. That's what it was. It's super good. Chocolate is good. Yeah. I mean the chocolate we have is dark. So I'm not a fan of that. I did like the little chocolate we got to try. With the banana. But yeah. Unique experience. Great for the kids. They're really look forward. Hummingbird. Caitlin, look, there's a hummingbird.
It's one of the best beaches here on the island. They have crystal water, and there is where you can find all of the fun activities. And when it comes to water activities also. So the kind of activities they do there is the glass bottom boat where you go underwater and you look at all the fishes, the turtles, and you doesn't get wet. And you also have air conditioning under the water. They also have the banana boat where you get on top. Anyone been on a banana boat? Fun, right? Awesome. Yeah. And they play here, the famous one is called the soccer. I know most countries, the soccer is the famous one, right? Well, here, the soccer is not so famous. But the baseball, yes. Yeah. So we have a baseball league. They start from August till November time. And the winner for 8 years now has been the Marlins.
Back to the ship we go. Fish, you see him, Becky?
And move down here. Really dark blue.
Oh yeah, look, there's striped ones over there.
What do you mean bee one?
The bee fishies. Do you see the bee fishies, Sean?
Awesome.
The bee ones over there. Come on, Becky. Back on the ship. Now we're going to eat some food. Wishing for family size.
Right? Now another important thing, you know guys that the volcano also burps? You're laughing? Yeah. 240 stars, but everybody say me no. So we're gonna do it fair. How is that? 3, 4,
Here to Playmakers, apparently it's where they are. Pulls it in, yes, but those men just lifted it off.
Fellas, get out there on that thing.
Do you have...
I'm just astonished.
36 miles long.
That many
you know, we don't know half the islands.
We're trying to
Okay.
find the west ports.
Kayla, how far is it to land from here?
How long do you think? From here to
Oh,
land?
you know I'm so good at estimations.
Right.
I don't know, 25 miles? I can see it.
25 miles.
It can't be that far.
So we're running about
1,000 miles an hour.
So the chocolate excursion that we did today in Roatan was a very good excursion, especially for like anyone like in their 30s or anything, especially older, honestly, like a 60-year-old or so would really like it, getting to see where the chocolate is made and stuff like that and how it's done. And then walking through the botanical gardens was really nice. But for like kids and stuff, maybe a little bit boring. But unfortunately, most of our excursions that you can do, or you can't really do with like, unless your kids are over 10. So that's kind of unfortunate. So, but I did really enjoy it. We had fun. The girls had an okay time. And then we came back. They've done the family science, and that was pretty good. Really proud to hear, but apparently they have more kids than we do here. So now we watched us sail away from the boardwalk area. Now we're gonna do the play place for a little bit, and then we'll open up the kids club at 7. Now unfortunately the kids club is closed from 5 to 7, which is kind of like a major time, so that's kind of like unfortunate as well. So the kids club is closed then, so at 7 o'clock we have a mad rush of people trying to put kids in the kids club. And from 7 to 10, put them in there, and then after 10 it's charged. So I'm gonna put them in at 7, and then we're gonna head over and do a game show of like kind of like 2 truths and a lie kind of thing. But I was still kind of having an issue with my eye. A little bit better today, but I'm still kind of uncomfortable with that. So. This place seems to be open most of the time, but you can't see the ocean at all from here. So, but nice place, and it's really cushy for everybody to enjoy here. And the kids really like it because it's air conditioned.
Back. Where's it? Just take your paper back. It's not fair. A little bit here.
Okay, you give that.
Okay, this time I'm gonna put all the girlfriend away. Let's see this. After this, I'm tired. So basically, she was halfway right about it. I have to give it to her. It's about the birth process.
Do you want to stand up for this time? Not all together. Okay. So please, let's go to check what is the real meaning of cacodemmonomania. Is a pathological belief that someone is possessed by evil spirits.
Evil spirits.
So just give me the time.
Time for dinner. Lunch, that was great.
You have your hobbies. I like to eat.
Eating is not a hobby. Hello. Sweet corn cakes.
Good food.
Mushrooms though. I do not like mushrooms.
Oh, you don't?
That looks really good.
No, I'm good. I'm through.
Okay. Chocolate chip cookie looks better. Game chef. You know it's
Must have sex every 7 years. That's number one. George.
Okay, Fabian. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Okay. You.
Back out to Playmakers. I see him. Okay, we did the game show. If you know it, sing it. Super cute, a little bit different than the If You Know It, dance it. I like the dance it one better. Sing it one, they had a lot of Elvis, like at least 20 Elvis songs, and like 10 Spanish songs, which is not really fair. It's an English-speaking cruise, so that kind of puts you at a super disadvantage. So I didn't really volunteer kind of for that reason. It was like oldies in Spanish, so not really my favorite. So we were gonna watch the game, the basketball game, but they didn't have CBS at the Playmakers, so didn't want to do that either. So now they're all watching it in that general area in Boardwalk. I'm gonna head up and get a little extra there, and then we'll get the kids, get them to bed for tomorrow at Costa Maya. We have 2 days left of the cruise. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We're ready for our next day here on Oasis of the Seas. The Gemmer is again closed. And Gemmer is closed like all of the time. I really wanted to get another drink. It was not just water, but it's all closed. Looks like the pool is also closed. Most things are kind of closed to kind of get you downstairs. Get the pretty Central Park though. Again, this is an issue. It's closed due to customs regulation. That's a problem. We were needing some stuff. It's unfortunate. Also closed. We get drinks either. Bars are closed up here. All bars, everything is closed up here on the deck. Like it's just a few people up here because they want to experience it, I guess. There's nothing open. Goodness. Look how full the hot tub is. There's literally nowhere to sit.
Watch the balloons pop.
Well, hey, balloons aren't happening tonight. See, they're just doing lights and stuff in there. Cool. All right, good for Kids Club?
Answer the puzzle. Where is
Yes. No, we're going to our room, Becky. Do you got your compass?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Very
my
cool.
fingers.
Very cool. Kids Club was a win tonight. All right.
Yes,
They're still on the promenade. Alright, we're going to bed. Much for watching. God bless. Be adventurous. We'll see you next time. And bye from the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas.